it can take a second for everything to get fired up here. So let's make sure we're getting everything working right here, including Rumble. Sorry, I am late. I may or may not have just rolled out of bed and been like, oh, it's 11:30. Guess I should try and freshen myself up a little bit and go live like I said I would. Why does Rumble seem to be having an issue here? Okay. All right, Rumble should be fixed now. Let's also check Twitter. All right. I'll pull up Twitter because that is not one of the places that I can easily see comments. That's one of the challenges of multi-streaming is that you want to be able to see everyone's comments, and that's just not going to be the way that it works with certain platforms. They're just not going to let you. So I want to get pinned. And see, another frustrating thing is that I didn't have like time to do squat. I didn't get anything pulled up the way that it needed to be. I gotta fix something with the sound. My mic is picking up something I don't want it to. I'm trying to fix it for you. All right. So, the first thing that we needed to talk about was Tug and Montegraph. Can you tell that I've just woken up? Yeesh. So, Oh. So, in case you didn't know, uh, Montegraph is like the ultimate troll, and he's been giving a lot of people a lot of fits over the years, and he is now he's now back after an apparent break. And one of the people that he has his sights set on is Tug. And I am noticing that there seems to be an issue with a lot of platforms not having a very blurry picture. I'm not sure what's up with that. They're all doing the same thing. I don't know that there's anything on my end that I can do to fix that. It may be just the way of the internet today is that there's not going to be a very clear picture. See if Twitch is dealing with the same thing. Yep. It is literally like that everywhere. I have no idea why. Hello, Kaiser's mama. I am so sorry that the image on your end is probably really blurry. There is not much that I can do that. And I need to give a shout out to Kaiser's mama because she is working on getting that strike from YouTube reversed for me. Hello, Bunny B559. Thanks so much for stopping in. We got a lot of action here on YouTube. Yeah, I know. I don't know what to do about the blurriness. I'm checking all platforms and it's like that. So I don't know if there's some kind of issue going on with the internet. But as I was saying, Kaiser's mama is working on getting that strike removed. That was a whole situation, but that's getting fixed here. I also apologize that I just woke up, so I'm like words and thoughts and actions, and because I overslept. So yeah. But the very first thing I wanted to talk about is Tug and stuff. Some of you probably aren't too familiar with that, so let me get something pulled up here. See, I wasn't able to get quite everything. This is another issue that I'm kind of following between somebody named Tug and Montegraph. It's short for That Umbrella Guy, and Tug is a guy that he was heavily involved in following the whole Donnie Depp trial. And so this is his Twitter here, right here. That's That Umbrella Guy. And yeah, that might have been from Friday. That might have been from Friday. So yeah, so he has now gotten undercome the ire of this guy named Montegraph. Pull up his YouTube channel because we're gonna need that here in a little bit. Montegraph is some sort of, I don't know, troll, I guess. He did a kind of a wild video a few years back that caused a lot of controversy just because it was weird. And his story is that it was supposed to be a warning against prostitution. So this is one of his most recent videos. And he starts.
Something's going on, dudes. You need to figure out what's going on.
I believe it is in this one that he's going to talk a little bit about Tug.
I need to put a call into freaking Susan. So, I mean, what is going on?
In real life, Tug is, or at least has, worked
Something's crazy happening
as a mental health professional.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
And he
all
was
you knuckleheads are sitting on the edge of the
responsible
internet.
for bringing a light a lot of things about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. It was a very pro.
What's wrong with you? You gotta work harder for a sock now. We just don't give them away for nothing. I was going to the Rainy Steps, $2.
It was a very pro Depp thing, and he's making a lot of different accusations here, saying he's now saying that he has proof that
$2.79
in real life.
You listen, a man can never have enough beaver. That's just the way it goes. It's a true story.
He says that he now has proof that Tug is lying.
I mean, there's nothing better when a posse is after you, right? I know all about the posse. Sure do.
He's talking about.
And there's nothing wrong with having a posse after you.
Specifically, I think about some of that Umbrella Guy's followers.
How's it going there, Mighty Film? What's happening to you?
Let's see if I can.
What be the hippity happity, skippity scoppity, nippity nappity noop noops? Yeah, I noticed something. I've been noticing something.
He's so weird.
Maybe we should put a call into Sundar, who is the CEO of Google, which is the CEO of Google.
He claims
now, I can only think of one reason.
All kinds of people's phone numbers.
An opinion. Yeah, hello, Spiro. It's possible that the reason why YouTube is scrubbing the time, is eliminating it. It's not that they're changing it. They're scrubbing it. They're eliminating it all together.
See, he's talking about some kind of theory right now that doesn't even make sense.
I figured out a way to get the time for it. Because they're eliminating the time. So I'm like, okay, I got to figure out a crack around it to get the time for it. So that pisses me off. The only way for the average comment man to get the time for it is to look in the comment section. In the comment section, it will say, this comment was made 15 years ago. Then they're like, oh, well, this was published 15 years ago. But what was the date? It's not displayed in a lot of cases. YouTube is intentionally scrubbing the time. Like, why?
What? Why is this such a big deal? Why is it a conspiracy?
There's two ways for you to grab the time. You can pull an exif information request, where it literally pulls the video exif information right from the video. It's a pain in the ass though, because you got to go to a certain website, you got to take the URL, put it in a Jiffy Pop Popper, got to wait a couple of minutes for a Jiffy Pop Popper to give you the date, the time, and all that BS, right?
Oh, good.
You can also use the paywall crack and dump the URL in the archiver and put it in there for a little Jiffy Pop popcorn, and it'll give you the day and the date that it was streamed or published. So there's two cracks around it. The reason why this is important to me is because when I'm doing investigations, I need to know exactly when.
Oh yeah, he's always doing
I need to know the
investigations.
date,
That's
because
another
the
thing
date
that you
and
got to know
time
about this guy.
is very important to me.
But when he talks about the
Doing
results of it, as
investigation,
I believe you'll
you
see
need
here
to
in a
know
little
the date
bit,
and
he
time.
never
You don't want some arbitrary.
he never shows
well, it was
those
published
videos.
15 years ago. Well, what month?
He never shows them. And see,
What day of the month? You don't want to
part
be
of
going,
that
you know,
reason is
you don't want to be
because
doing
he's
a
not using a
Helen Keller
program
online.
like StreamYard like what I'm doing.
No,
He's just
wrong,
using
fail.
Facebook's internal
For
thing
the rest of the
to
people, I believe
stream.
it has something to do with this right here, money. If somebody sees something on the surface that was published 15 years ago, they'll say, oh, this isn't relevant. This is an old video psychologically. So if they scrubbed the date in which the video was published, it eliminates the surface psychological thought that says, oh, this is old. It eliminates that. Again, there's two information bubbles in existence right this second. You and I are privy to information by the second, by the millisecond. That's how informed
yeah,
the people on the internet truly are. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am. But the normies out there that are in their little bubbles at home, that maybe they get online once in a while.
I love his yes, sir, yes, ma'am.
These people, they'll see information that you saw 3 weeks ago today and think they have a prize. So if they see a video that's...
Is it looking like it's clear to everyone else? I think it's looking like it's somewhat improved on some channels. Not a whole lot. Dag on. I can see that I'm losing at least some viewers are probably like, who the hell is this guy? Why do I care?
15 years old, they don't know it's 15 years old if the date stamp isn't on that. To the group of government. You see, there's ICANN. No, you're not. That's a true story. Isn't that right, Cuts? How you doing, young man? How's life treating you? Hope you're doing well. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I see Mayman's in here. Yuppers.
Well, I'm not going to worry about this because I don't know.
So why are they changing the time?
I don't know exactly where he says all of it, so I'm just not going to worry about that because I didn't have a chance to get it set up because I overslept. But so basically, he's trying to say that Tug is lying about being a mental health professional, and I believe Tug has addressed this multiple times. And he says that he even mentions it in a video, but he's not showing what it is that he's not showing his proof of what, of how it is that he knows that he's lying, because, and part of it is that he can't because he doesn't use the right kind of program to do it. or he's purposely misleading his audience. And he's mad at Tug because I guess Tug kind of did a video complaining that he thinks that Montegraph is crazy, and so now he's on a mission, I guess, to supposedly sue him. But over the years, he had threatened to sue lots of people. Like, this is nothing new, and he has apparently never had a successful lawsuit. But I think most of the time, nothing ever even came of his threats to sue anyone. But the crazy thing is that he has like tons and tons of followers, because I think he went viral for something stupid like 10 years ago or whatever, when YouTube was at its infancy. So it's just kind of crazy that way that worked out. I'm going to put a note on here letting people know that I can't do anything about the blurriness on my end. So, yeah. So that's the latest on that. But now let's get what we all really want to talk about, which is 1776 stuff. All right. So does anybody watching right now, does anybody know what happened to Anarchy Princess's account? Does anybody know? Or not her YouTube account, her Twitter account. Because the last that I looked, it had been yeeted. And I was told there is no longer an account with that name. And I was like, WTF. I know that it looked like there was some kind of controversy involving an OSINT account that goes by Spoon. And it happened around that time. But other than that, I have no idea. So I'm gonna double check, I guess. And her account is... Oh, no, her account is now back. I'm still fucking blocked, but her account is now back. Did her account get hacked? Me being blocked is a whole... That's a whole nother thing. I completely support them, by the way. Don't agree with everything they say and do, but I completely support everything that they're doing. So, oh, and the names, haha, that I couldn't think of earlier, that I say was Kaiser Mama was helping me with the strike. This whole thing going on with Lori Arnold, that she, I guess, thought I was somebody else, and she struck my video. And it's all good because it's getting fixed and it's getting corrected, so it's all good. You know, shit happens, basically. So I'm glad to see that her account was back. I tried to get an answer from people. I was like, what the hell happened? And I never did. So, whatever here. I'm gonna go to her account and see if there's an explanation of what happened. I have to view it on another account, of course. And I'm glad to see that she has been going um, live on Twitch. So that's good. But I'm just wondering. Haha, that happened. Yeah. I was trying to understand why briefly she for a short period of time her account was showing up as deleted um on Twitter, and it no longer is, and I couldn't figure out why that was. I know that she got into some kind of discussion um with an account about something that they felt like she shared some DMs that she wasn't supposed to. Um Something called Spoon, and then after that for a while her account was yeeted, but it's back now. And she is also apparently live streaming on Twitch, since she can't get onto YouTube. Um, so I know that I saw that like she must have there, but see, there was some kind of drama that was going on between her and why is Spoon trouble? As far as I can tell, Spoon has never done anything but support them. And the tweets that I had seen, it looked to me like, for a while there, her and Spoon were like this. Look at my hands from work. This is all from work. This is not because I don't clean myself. It's because when you work at a factory, um, yeah, it's probably even too blurry for you to see, but I want to try something. I think I'm going to switch cameras. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to switch cameras. Hold on a second. It's going to work. I'm going to have to unplug this. time to play, which is the cord to the camera, because I have so many different cords. Da-da-da-da. Well, that's certainly helpful. But, okay. Well, I mean, I guess she shared some interesting screenshots and stuff, so I don't know. And then I also saw that, like, then Aunt goes on Twitter and is like, who is Spoon working for? I'm like, oh my god. Really, people? Russia. That's my prediction. She's working for Russia. Russia, Russia, Russia. I don't know. If it wasn't such a hassle to just restart this, I would. But I tried to fix it, and I bet my camera is not fixed, but we're going to see here. It's not even letting me switch cameras. No, we're just not going to worry about doing the camera today. I don't know what the issue is. Something is up with my internet. So, but apparently, I was glad to hear that Jeanette got all counts dismissed. She did what I had wanted Aunt to do, and what Aunt kind of eh. I have a few accounts, but I don't have, nearly that many. But maybe you could get in my Twitter DMs and help me understand it a little bit better. So I understand that Ant has decided that he wants a lawyer. I got on a live stream with him and AP and somebody else when they went to court the first time. And he kind of misled me a little bit and said that he did have a lawyer. And I guess he was uh, deliberately lying to me um, because it's really easy. It's director Evie, director like a film director, and then EVIE. I'll type it here. So, not really, trying to hide too much. I guess he wanted the other side to be confused about whether or not he had a lawyer. So he misled me about the fact that he had a lawyer. And now, if I understand everything correctly, he is in fact planning on having a lawyer, and he wants to hire Jamet's lawyer. But it is my understanding here that that's going to cost quite a bit of money. Let's see if I can find that here. Yeah, I don't know. I had somebody tell me once to, I'm not gonna say who, but I had somebody tell me once that you should take everything that Aunt says with a grain of salt. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can find the link itself here. Because I was talking about maybe the possibility of doing an interview, trying to do a live that would be dedicated to just helping him raise money. But I wasn't sure because he himself has not posted anything about wanting a lawyer. This was who posted it originally. That's BTMS Sparky. As you can see, I mean, hers is pretty clear, but for some reason, my camera is just not. It's just my camera that, for whatever reason, will not come through clearly. So, about him wanting a lawyer. Kaiser's mama. I'm trying to find your channel here now. Misspelled it. Can you help if I spelled it right? Yeah, there we go. subscribe to you? I'm assuming it's the one that I'm looking at here.
So fuck you, Wizzy. I know you're over. He's over there. He came over here for fucking content.
Did he come over?
Yeah, he's over there.
Oh, Wizzy was there?
Fuck, don't give a shit.
So they really, yeah, nobody could have any evidence. And of course, the magistrate's asking.
It doesn't surprise me.
Do you have evidence of
What surprises me is that so
evidence that
few of them were there.
continuously
You are
threatened
welcome.
and harassed
They
you.
didn't have it.
Well, they would say things like, well,
But it kind of surprises me that
Well, where's Hippie at?
it shouldn't. Well, maybe it should surprise me that Crystal didn't show up.
oh no, that didn't happen in the West.
But you would think if they
that happened in DC.
really wanted these restraining orders, you'd think that they would be there, even though so much time had passed.
Something that was kind of painful was that he was very, very nice to us. And he kind of admonished me, like, Miss Krua, I don't like it when things get out of hand in West Virginia.
Like we're the problem. You
He
are the
said, well,
problem. Yeah.
people have a right to protest, but I really don't like it when it gets out of hand. And,
But it's okay to have pedos up their ass. But that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah, and pulling guns. That's one thing my attorney was shocked at, is that Billy didn't get arrested.
Yeah.
When he pulled the gun, where I said, you know, gunplay is serious. And then, let's see, what else? Oh, they tried to say I was violating my restraining order because you were out here filming the parking lot.
Oh, fuck them.
And the judge said, look, if somebody's filming a public parking lot,
Yeah.
there's nothing about
You have
that.
nothing to do with what I'm doing.
Right, but they're saying that I'm harassing you harassing them through third parties
Oh,
by
no.
you filming the parking lot.
Yeah, bring it, assholes. As you can see, you lost.
I was kind of disappointed
You
that
lost. She won. You won. Hey.
Aunt and everybody.
Hey, I didn't know you were the Doe Show.
That's not Doe Show.
That was what was blocked. I have to go unblock that. See? That I have to find that.
You say
kind
it
of
was
shit.
the
And I
Doe
don't know
Show?
why I blocked it.
Apologizing to them, like, I'm sorry if I didn't make this more clear last time you were here.
Did
But
you say
have
I
to
wasn't here
have-
last time?
No, he was talking to them.
Oh.
As he's dismissing their petition, he's apologizing and saying he's sorry that he didn't make it more clear that they had to present specific evidence. That you can't just do it against the whole group, right? And then say, well, that happened in DC, but get an order in Berkeley County. Even if they dismiss your side,
Yeah.
which is Snyder, I think,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know.
What do you mean? Yeah, I don't know why he goes around with the Doe Show sign all the time. I think I've seen him show up at least once before, but he's not the Doe Show. The Doe Show is some really skinny or much younger dude. Not sure what you're talking about. I wish I had a simp. I don't have a simp. I need a simp.
He didn't understand that it was getting dismissed, and he thought the magistrate was telling him that he had to go register it in every state. And the magistrate's finally like, no, it's getting dismissed.
Right.
You didn't provide any evidence.
Yeah, because there wasn't any.
Oh, they got cases on some of the deals maybe or something? I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Probably other people.
I haven't watched them in quite a
See,
while, but
pattern of behavior.
Well, Dory and Ant are still in appeals process.
Yeah, but why would they come here today for that? Lori and Ant aren't even here.
I don't know what's going on today. Yeah, I have no idea. And as whatever happened this morning was continued, and Ant's court date on the trespass isn't until
We need to say that right now. Should we not say it?
It's next month.
Okay.
But what I do want to say is my attorney has agreed to represent him.
Oh, there you go.
oh, okay,
and
here we go.
need a retainer fee of $2,500.
Yeah.
I paid my attorney fees, but we need to raise some money.
So
we
let's
need
grip
Ant
for
to
Ant.
get an attorney.
We need a grift for
Grifty for
$2,500.
attorney fees,
Right.
$2,500.
Yeah.
What's another thing he tried to get me? What was self-inspired? Tried to hold me responsible.
Let me just recap real fast. J-Met won, and you fucking losers once again, fucked around and you found out. There's no level 3 assholes. Okay. When you practice to deceive, okay, go read your Bible.
My attorney's argument, of course, was mostly that we were being denied due process because there was no way we could form
That's
a
awesome.
defense because there were no facts alleged. Like who did what, where,
Yeah,
when.
I kind of remember all of that.
There has to be that.
Remember I keep telling you folks that? There's a reason.
So the petitions were too big.
One thing I want to know is it kind of, is the video buffering on your guys' end? The one that we're trying to watch. Let me know. If it wasn't such a pain, I would see if it would help for me to just completely restart, but it's kind of a pain to do.
So dismissed. He requested that each was dismissed due to lack of specificity.
I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's something with StreamYard.
Mr. Pash, the pedo's father.
It's frustrating. Not only did I oversleep, but for some reason
I am responsible. Me, Miss Demet, is responsible for the whole effing thing. Thanks for all the credit, Mrs.
Yeah.
Hatch.
Yeah.
The whole effing thing.
They got that wrong.
Because without my financing,
And they have proof of
it
this?
wouldn't have happened.
So they have proof of said financing?
Oh, he has an email.
because I don't
He has or some kind of
I don't
message
live
from
very
somebody,
often.
and he started to read
It's like
it.
third party hearsay. Hey.
Third party hearsay.
But no, back
About how if you're gonna mess with J-Met, you're messing with me, and then I financed the whole thing.
So this,
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put the video in the comments here for people to. Well, I did. Well, see, the thing of it is, it's on all my different platforms. It's on Twitter. It's on Twitch. It's on Rumble. My sound's fine, but it's everything else that is the problem. Let's see here. Watch. Watch. So that's just kind of annoying. I don't know. Maybe. I'm streaming through StreamYard, and StreamYard sends it out to multiple different platforms. It's not YouTube sending it out to the different platforms. It's StreamYard. Most than likely, the issue either has something to do with my internet speed being reduced, because maybe I've streamed, I've just used a lot of my data for the month, or something else is going on. So it's just very, very strange. I haven't streamed in a while, and once I do stream, this happens. So I haven't heard anything from Ant, but let me know if you could get it. I got some stuff that I gotta do. Sometimes he's not very good at checking his email. So do me a favor and help me let him know that I'm willing to do something that's a fundraiser for him. I don't know how soon he needs the money, but one of the things that I have the ability to do, I mean, hopefully, if my internet decides to work, is there's some but the core source of your content can have an issue. YouTube's not my source, though. I don't know. At any rate, it's definitely something with either my internet or StreamYard. But I do want to turn my camera on here briefly, despite the fact that it wants to be an asshole right now. And show you this. So these are crickets. And what I could do, potentially, again, I know that this probably isn't even showing up very well. No, it's not. Flagellistic expialidocious. Oh, okay. Well, at any rate, there are these crickets that you can actually eat. I can Google what I'm showing you and look it up, since, nothing on my end wants to work right. And it's really annoying to see myself blurry. So I'm going to stop him. I'm going to take this off. There is a way for us to do some fundraisers where the loser could have to eat something nasty. I got an example here what I mean about that. See how well this shows up. So there, I have a way to do a trivia type thing. Here's some examples of something that you can eat. They have chocolate covered ones and non-covered ones. Basically, whoever loses is, see, that's a little bit clearer. That's a little bit better. And basically, whoever loses would, what? Why'd you disappear? I know. Basically, whoever loses would have to eat these little guys right here. And these are some chocolate covered ones. You can also get ones that are just like sour cream and onion flavored. So that is one possibility. There is an online site where you can do that and basically encourage people to just donate through it, and at the end, regardless, like all the money can go to Ant. We can put all his information up there. But the loser would have to eat something disgusting like this if everyone is able to find them. So we could do something like that. And since my entire thing doesn't want to work right, that's really all I have for today. Does anybody want to use the link to I put it in the description on YouTube. Does anybody want to use the link to pop in and chat? Otherwise, I'm gonna call it a day. Takes a little bit for copies to show up. Well, fine. So Kaiser's mama's the only one that's gonna respond to me. I should try and get some things done as well. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed talking with you too. And do you have any idea when I might expect Lori's strike to be removed? It's still on there. Not a big deal. Not really worried about it. I mean, if worst comes to worst, it does fall off on December. And if you didn't hear me ask that, and I'll ask you when you reach out on Twitter. Yep, I think she might be gone, which is a-okay. But I too have some crap that I need to do, and maybe it'll turn out that the update issues have have something to do that the blurry issue has something to do with an update that I got on my end on my computer. That could possibly be it. In a little bit here, I'm going to be shutting off the okay. Alrighty. You may need to do it through her email. I don't know. Alrighty. Well, I do go to work at 3:30. But so if you don't get too much of a response from me, that's why, because I'll be at work. But I look forward to talking to you soon. All right, and you take care of yourself. All right. So I'm gonna say goodbye to YouTube, and then I'm gonna wrap up a little bit on Rumble. Love y'all. Bye. I'm also going to see if maybe suddenly it'll get clearer on Rumble. All right. You all stay blessed. And again, y'all help me reach out to Ant to see if he wants to do some kind of fundraising thing. And we could do one giant co-stream. All righty. Later. Bye-bye.